And welcome to Mindfulness Moment. In this practice, we pause, we take a moment out of our busy day to arrive here, to come into our bodies, to come into our breath, to come into this moment. So, a good place to begin a mindfulness practice is here in the body. So, you can start to just stir yourself around, and start to just experience, right? You feel how the energy flows in the body. You can sit in a chair, you can sit on the ground here. Maybe you're up in your office chair to kind of move around a bit. So, go ahead and start to move, start to breathe. Lots of full breaths. And a really beautiful thing and a beautiful part of the practice of mindfulness is a way of us to quiet down. And mostly what we're quieting down, right, is our busy minds. So finding space, finding a place to become very aware of the present moment and to quiet ourselves down, the beauty of silence. It's what we find in our moving practice, and we could find it in our breath practice. And ultimately, we find it in our meditation practice. So continue like that. You can stir in different directions. Keep going. Lots of breath. Inhaling. Exhaling. Lots and lots of deep breaths. So go ahead and slow that down, coming back up to center. So as you quiet, as you sit in stillness here, right, silencing the mind, you can really start to tune in. You can start to tune into the subtleties of this beautiful moment and all that it is and all that it has to offer. And simply listen to the silence. It's layered, it's beautiful. It's rich and dense. So there's all kinds of things to experience when we begin to quiet ourselves down. Continuing with the movement, inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky and make a big V at the top, turning your palms forward. Turn the palms again towards the sky and then exhale the arms back to the thighs. Do this again. Inhale, rise up. Full breath. Exhale, turn the palms. You float the arms down. Coordinate this movement with breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's just go with the left arm. Inhale, rise up. Big stretch, big reach at the top. Exhale and release that back down. Right side, right arm lifting up. Big breath here, big stretch right through the arm, from the side body, from the waist. Inhale, both arms again. Up you go. Lift. And exhale and release right back down. Let's go with the right side. Right arm lifts. Exhale, arm back down. Left arm lifts. Exhale, left arm back down. Both arms, reach them up to the sky. Reach. It's time to bring your hands together in a prayer. Interlace your fingers, extend through your index finger and thumb and reach, pulling yourself right up and out of your hips, out of your pelvis. Breathe deeply. Go ahead and undo the hands. The left hand goes down onto the ground. You might even bend your left elbow, your right arm way up and over, look down, feel the stretch, relax through the jaw and the mouth. So as we start to open our bodies, as we stretch, as we move in, come back up to the center, that's a wonderful way of finding a sense of ease and perhaps quiet. It's a wonderful way to quiet the mind stuff, right? Really paying attention to this moment, to sensations in the body. Breathing in, breathing out. Appreciating this stretch. Beautiful. Come back up to the center. Again, clasp your hands, interlace the thumb and the index finger. Reach. And then go ahead and bring your hands to a prayer. Bring the energy right through the midline, over your nose, your mouth, and here to your heart. Deep yogic breath in through your nose, right back out through your nose. Now keep that breath going. We're going to transition. We're going to come onto our hands and knees. If you don't want to be on the ground, you can do these movements standing. I am working on a carpet today, so it feels perfectly good and stable for me to be on the ground on my knees. If you want to put something underneath you, absolutely. If you're on a yoga mat, Go ahead and start to round the spine. You're on all fours here, and then inhale forward and look forward. So the postures of cat and cow here, moving and coordinating the movement with your breath. Again, that's a wonderful way to quiet, right? Quiet the mind stuff is really to pay attention, right? So there's all kinds of things to pay attention to here. For me today, it feels like I'm paying most attention to my lower back. So feel a little bit of tension and tightness there. Maybe for you, it might be between your shoulder blades, or maybe it's at the front of your chest. Where is the attention being called into your body? Breathing in, breathing out. Maybe you're feeling really open and flowy today, right? The attention is just on your breath and the body together. So be kind, be aware. Let's twist here. So right arm goes way up to the sky. Lift, lift, lift. I'm going to sit back onto my heels too, so I get a good stretch in that. And then go ahead and weave that right arm underneath your shoulder, underneath the left shoulder. Your right ear will be down on the ground. For some of us, maybe it doesn't come all the way down. If you're standing, you can take a twist there. Deep breath in and out. Full breath in and full breath out. If you're on the ground, you might interlace your hands and invite that right shoulder to track underneath you a bit more. You can use your body here to stretch and to open, getting into the shoulder joint. Lots of breath here. Left hand back down onto the ground, right hand comes underneath your right shoulder, and some more cat and cow, flowing. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. And when we learn to quiet our mind, when we learn to soften, we can really start to pay attention and see, even now, right? Those few postures we did prior, I can feel a difference now. Things are beginning to open up. I feel a little bit more spacious in my back body. Deep breath in. Left arm goes up, up, up to the sky. So go ahead and stretch. You can pull your hips back towards your toes. That gives you a nice opening in the bottoms of your feet. Go ahead and weave that left arm underneath your right. So you're coming here to a twist. The left ear is down onto the ground, and lots of full breath here. Inhaling and exhaling. Again, if you'd like to interlace your hands together and then gently pull that left shoulder underneath your body, you feel that stretch into the shoulder girdle, to the shoulder joint. Feel breath flowing. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Unwinding that, your hands again, both arms underneath your shoulders on all fours, and start flowing. Inhaling, exhaling. Go ahead and push yourself back. You can widen your knees if you're on the ground and pull the arms forward, resting here in a child's pose. Feel the breath, the stretch. If you want to stand and maybe you're in a forward bend, or you can sit down and just drape your body over your legs. And enjoy the breath here. And just take notice, maybe the mind is beginning to soften and quiet, maybe not. Maybe today you have a lot on your beautiful mind. There's a lot of thoughts flowing in and out. But just taking this practice, this mindfulness moment to come here. So go ahead and reach your arms way over to the right side, pull the hips to the left, stretching and breathing. Coming back to the center, go to the other side. Nice deep breath in and out. In through your nose and right back out through your nose. Good. Come back to the center, look forward. If you're on the ground, we're going to transition now. You might want to come up through a downward facing dog. So pull your hips way up and back. Pull your heels, rooting them down towards the ground. Your arms are into the earth. Feel the breath here. You can pedal out your feet. You can do what feels right. If you are standing, you can just begin to come up very, very slowly. You can be in a forward bend if you're standing, and then gently rise up. Take a look at your feet. We're eventually all going to meet here standing. So come up slow, come up slow, come up slow. Beautiful. Float the arms to the side, a big breath. Lift your chest, and then go ahead and bring your hands back to your heart in a prayer and just close your eyes. Mindfulness moment. Again, this day we're playing with the silence, right? The richness and just the awareness of quiet and ease in the body, in the mind. Listen for your breath. Listen for the ease, the silence in your breath, right? Listen to that. Very focused on your breath. Inhale, float the arms all the way to the ceiling. You can lean back here, opening your heart. Exhale, flow forward, long spine on the way down. Deep breaths. In a forward bend now, inhale, come up halfway. Play with this posture for a moment. So I like to play with the balance in my feet. So pushing forward a little bit, lengthening through the back of the legs, using your breath. You might have your hands up a little higher, maybe on your thighs. I have mine here on my shins to really open up the back body, the spine. Exhale, release right back down into the forward bend. Float the arms to the side as you come up. You're going to reach and expand, bring your hands together. Interlace your hands, that Venus lock, extending thumb and index finger. Go ahead and bring your big toes to touch, a little separation in your heels. Over to the left, a big stretch through the body. Inhaling, exhaling, come back up to the center. Let's go up and over to the other side. Stretching, breathing, expanding. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Nice. Separate your arms, dive forward and down again into a forward bend. This time the feet are together. It's a little bit different. Inhale, come up halfway. Play with it. Right? Weight distribution, maybe forward or back, maybe straighten your legs to open up a nice flat spine here. Exhale, back down you go. Press into the ground and rise up. Deep breath. Interlace again, up and to the left you go. You might bend the knees a little bit, push out into the left hip, come back up to the center, go to the other side, up and over. Bent knees, push out into the hip, come back to the center. Separate your arms, dive forward, long spine. Release, release, release. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, back down. This time, come up, put your hands on your thighs, bend your knees a bit. You still have your big toes touching. Bend your knees, stick your hips way back. Deep breath here, deep breath. Open the arms up wide, 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 and turn your palms to the sky. Keep your knees bent here. So this is an Utkatasana shape. Your chest is quite lifted. Belly is strong in this position. Sink down, chair pose. Nice full breath in and out. Good, use your breath. Now, if you want to balance here, if you need to hang on to something, maybe a chair or wall, we're gonna bring our right knee up into our chest. So come up, come up, come up. This is a nice way to explore silence. Sometimes when we come into these balancing poses, we immediately start a commentary. So just breathe in. If you fall out of it, come right back into it. Go ahead and grab. You're going to grab the top of your right ankle and bring your right knee, not out to the side, but into the midline. Open up, feel your breath. Belly is nice and strong. So a good stretch through the front of your quads there, opening up. Extend your left hand forward. Thumb and index finger touch. Great. And then flow forward a bit. If you want to come into a dancer's pose, push back into your foot, move forward into your chest, and then gently drop. So that was kind of pretty challenging for me today. Let your shoulders shrug and open up. Deep breath in. Deep, deep breath out. Take some rolls of the head and neck. Mouth open. Beautiful. Float the arms up to the sky. Let's work the big toes together again. A little separation of the heels. Sit down into Utkatasana. Lots of breath. So belly strong. Lower back it's really open and spacious here. Belly strong, right? You're in this position. Deep breathing in and out. Bend a little deeper. Interlace your hands in front of your left knee and bring that leg right back up. Again, if you're needing to hold on to something, absolutely. Bring your left hand onto the top of your foot. So you're coming to this dancer's pose and you're getting a good stretch through the top of that thigh. I obviously need this today. Breathing, chest is open. Breathing in and out. My mind has been quite busy lately. And I can see that in my body, right? push your arm forward, pull the leg back. You're in this dancer's position. Feel your breath. Inhaling, exhaling. As you're ready, you can gently come out. Shrug your shoulders. Good. Let's take a wide-legged stance. So if you're on a yoga mat and you need to turn to the side, please do. I feel pretty safe as I'm practicing here on the carpet. So go nice and wide. Feet are parallel. Core, your belly is quite strong here. Put your hands under your hips. Go ahead and lift up onto the ball of the left foot and turn that left foot out. You're gonna start to bend the left leg. So now I'm working my legs into a warrior two position. Hips, the left leg is back, the right leg is back and strong. Float your arms out in line with your shoulders and breathe in and breathe out. We're just going to hold this position for a moment. Breathe in, breathe out. Very ever present, right? Really feel where the body might start to feel tension. Notice if any thoughts come along with that. Just breathe. Working to keep encouraging the stillness, the pause, the silence. Nice full breath in and out. One more breath here. Beautiful. Put your arms up to the sky. Interlace your fingers. Extend through the index finger and thumb. Straighten the left leg. Turn that foot in. Turn your right leg out. Okay. Up, up, up. Stretch up a little bit higher, a little bit taller. Beautiful. Float the arms in line with your shoulders. Go ahead and bend into that right leg. It's time, right? Right leg is out, left leg is back and strong. Gaze is over the right hand, the right shoulder, and breathe in and breathe out. Feel, right? Feel your breath. Feel the body. In through your nose, right back out through your nose. One more breath. Go ahead and straighten your right leg. Arms reach to the top, interlace, turn both feet parallel. Use your breath. We're gonna bend the knees, pull your hips back. You're gonna come into a forward bend here and reach the arms forward. Pull your hips back, keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching. Your fingertips can drop down towards the ground and then play with straightening your legs, right? Play with straightening your legs. Separating the hands now, you can reach for your ankles and try to pull your body right between your legs, just taking this nice, open, spacious forward bend. Nice deep breath in and out. You can go side to side a bit, opening up into your hips. Be really mindful here, right? Be really careful. I'm bending my left knee and stretching through the right side. If that's not appropriate, go slow. You don't have to come down that far, right? Feel where you are in your breath and your practice. Other side. Nice deep breath. It's good for the hips, right? Good for the lower back. Again, into the forward bend. Let it all go. We'll twist here. Left hand can stay down on the ground, or you can grab your right shin, right arm up to the sky. Twist and open. Long spine, open heart. Inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful. Drop the right hand down, bend your knees, hips back, left arm floats to the sky, twist, lengthen through your spine. Deep breathing in, deep, deep breathing out. Beautiful. Exhale, release that left hand, relax your head. Then you can slowly heel toe your feet in, bring them together. Nice deep breathing. With a forward bend, bend your knees. That's appropriate. I'm down here in a squat. And then I'm going to just sit back down onto the ground. You can sit in a chair if you wish to proceed here in a chair. We're going to take a Baddha Konasana. It's not so easy in a chair, but you can take your legs out pretty wide. Work your hands down to the soles of your feet. Give yourself a little love there, a little massage. Breathing. Again, this practice is about awareness. You can wrap your hands around your ankles and massage the area coming up into your shins, into your legs. We spend a lot of time sitting in our typical workday in this Western world of ours. So just feel what's going on here. Legs are in a slightly different position than traditionally in a seat. So go ahead, stir yourself around again, just like we began the practice. Lots of breath in and out. Good. Go ahead and extend that left leg forward. So now I have my left leg extended. It's really the foot is flexed. The right leg is going to come in towards the left. So sitting nice and tall. So if you're in a chair, the left leg is out to the side. The right leg can be extended forward. Sit nice and tall. Deep breathing. Reach your arms up to the sky. And then you're going to turn towards the extended left leg. Turn and twist. Stay lifted as you're doing that. And then gently drop the right hand down. You can turn the hand out and grab the outer edge of your foot or your ankle. Left arm goes back behind you and then drop head to knee. Keep stretching, keep breathing. You can push into the heel of that left leg, that left foot, to stretch and open the back of your hamstrings. Deep breathing in. Deep breathing out. Inhaling. Exhaling. And then gently roll yourself all the way up. Shrug your shoulders. A little movement into the head and neck. That's not so silent as I do that. The quieter I am, I can feel and experience kind of clicking and cracking. Let's try the other side. So the left leg will be in towards the straight right leg, to the thigh. Sit nice and tall. Arms lift. Turn and twist. Stay upright as you're turning and twisting towards that extended left leg. Left hand comes down, grabbing the outer edge of your foot or your ankle. I'm much tighter in this tie today. Not getting that ankle or that foot. Drop your head to your knee and breathe in and breathe out. Inhaling. Exhaling. It's quite restorative. It's quite refreshing, excuse me, and renewing to the body to pause. Right? To pause the thinking mind, to just pause and feel and experience your body, to quiet a bit, like a beauty in silence. We're very overstimulated in our culture. We have things coming from all directions, keeping our mind busy, keeping our hearts full. Use your breath and then gently rise back up. Good. Shrug your shoulders. Shake out your legs, and then go ahead and prepare a seat that is comfortable. I'm going to stay here on the ground. I'm getting a pillow to sneak underneath my hips so I have a little elevation in my seat. So you want to be very stable. This is a great place as we start to move into the silence of meditation, and that's how we're going to take it today. We're going to just move into this place. So go ahead, find your seat, be very clear about it, be into a place that you can stay still, right? You can invite yourself to stay still, so prepare it well. Preparing your hands. When I'm in my silent meditation, I really like to be specific about the mudra. So letting the left hand, for me, it's my left hand. You can use your dominant hand, pressing it into the palm of the opposite hand. Just touch your thumbs lightly. The upper body, the shoulders begin to soften, the core strong and steady. See if you can find that place where the head feels balanced. The chin is not pushing down, nor is it lifting up, but it's more as though the heart lifts forward. The head moves back a bit. And then just move into the silence. Move into the silence by watching your breath, by experience your breath in this moment. So go ahead and give it a shot and see what happens, right? Your thinking mind again might take over completely and take you to lunch or to your next project. But see what happens. If that does occur, just invite those thoughts to just move off to the side. There'll be time for those thoughts. So just push them off to the side for a moment and come back to the energy, the light, the focus, the mindfulness of your breath. And just sit. mindfulness, being aware, being present in this moment. To deepen your breath, let it flow through your body. Go ahead and float your arms all the way up to the sky. So reach, a big stretch, and an opening here. Go ahead, bring your hands together in front of your heart in a prayer, slowly and gently. We do this practice for the benefit of all beings. May all beings be free. May all beings be safe. May all beings be happy. Take a deep and clear breath, fill up, and as you exhale, your chin dropping to your chest. Namaste to you. Thank you so much for the privilege and honor of guiding you through this mindfulness moment practice. And I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day, and see if maybe you find moments of silence in your day. Thank you. Namaste.